Gonna stay here for a while.
Well, give us a little backstory on you. You have a lot of positive stuff going on. People want to know before you got to be Lashia, right, that you are now. Give us a little bit of your backstory because some people think as entrepreneurs that we wake up and then we just voila, we're good and everything went well and we have nothing going wrong. Give them a little bit of your backstory, please.
So I did wake up like this. It's
I know that's
alive.
right. That's why I love you, girl.
No, no. Like you, I've been involved in several different businesses. Started out, even in high school, I was an entrepreneur. I was the person that was doing prom gowns and designing prom gowns, and the one who saw opportunities when nobody else saw them. Even in college, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a store.
Right.
It was basically like a co-working building where I had my friends rent out some of the spaces because it was over 3,000 square feet.
I know that's right.
Just fast forward to today. I mean, I do real estate, but I am also an accredited investor. And so this is where it kind of shifts
Okay.
for a lot of people. You start earning well, you think you're doing well. You're like, okay, real estate is a safe bet. I'm going to invest in the stock market. I'm going to make sure my portfolio is tight.
Right.
And in the private sector, a lot of times it's not what you think it is. You think you're investing in one thing and you're just investing in paper products. So as God would have it, I was searching. I was searching online like, hey, wait a minute. I'm investing in syndicated products, but what is it really that pretty much I'm investing in property, but what do I actually own?
Right. Right.
What is the ownership? What is it that I actually control?
Okay.
And when you're doing syndicated properties and you're doing private equity, you're not really owning, you're owning pretty much a share.
Right.
Everybody is involved in it.
Okay.
And I went online to school, met Vicky. We started having a dialogue, having a conversation. This is the wealth done right piece because I want to bring it full circle.
Okay.
And I was saying, well, I'm investing, but I'm heavily market
Okay.
based. A lot of my money is in the market, and I
Okay.
want to make a change. I want to make a difference. And we started having some dialogue, and she was like, well, if the market take a downturn, where would your money look like?
Right.
Right. That part.
And sometimes you just need somebody to check you on your investments, to take another look.
That's right.
I'm already futuristic. I've already invested in crypto. I've already do stocks, bonds, gold,
Okay.
silver. I'm already there. But the majority of it,
Right.
because it's what we've been taught.
Right.
And I love what Rochelle said earlier. She was like, busy isn't profitable.
Right. Sure.
Either is following the status quo.
Right.
Sometimes that is what we've been taught, so that's what we do. But that's not always where your money should be at. So after having a long conversation with her, sitting down, um, realizing what my money was looking like and where my money was going, it took a positive shift in the right direction.
Okay.
And that's why I started Wealth Done Right, because wealth was done wrong for a long time.
That's it. So that's where the name came from. Wealth done
Yes,
right. On top of the fact that it's spelled the same way as your last name. Am I correct? The wealth done
that
right
is
part.
correct.
I
That's right.
love
That's right.
it. I love it. When I saw that, I said, "Okay, Lucia, that's good. I like that." I was like, I see where she going with this. That's good. I like
It's a
it.
great program.
So what did you understand about money early that most people still don't understand? Because you said you pivoted a little bit. So what did you understand about money that most people to this day they're still stuck because they're still not
Oh,
getting it. They're not understanding.
oh, yeah. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with traditional investing.
Okay.
For instance, you think about your 401k.
Oh,
I always have a problem with this because they tell you to invest, $200 a week. Let's just say $200 biweekly.
Okay.
You do that, you're gonna max it out. Your employer says, "Hey, I'm gonna match it." So then you got $400. You're doing great. Let's just say, for numbers' sake, you have $10,000,
Okay.
and then you find out, hey, crypto is in play. Like, hey, maybe I want to take some of my money and invest in crypto because I see what's happening.
Okay.
I'm an early adopter.
Okay.
And then you go to your plan administrator and they say, oh, no, 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 you can't do that. Like, wait a minute,
With
that's
your
my
own
hard-earned
money?
money.
Right. With your own
Oh
money.
yeah, they will tell
I
you.
put it in
Yeah,
here to, increase my lifestyle
Right.
and
right.
my livelihood, and I have an opportunity to invest. No. As
You got
a
to
matter of
ask
fact, if you
permission.
take your money out,
Hmm.
you're going to be penalized and there's going to be fees assessed. So by the time you take out everything from the 10,000, now you got $3,000.
That's true.
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
And people don't know
Right.
Wow.
because
So,
again, they think that is the way to go because that is what is pushed at us from these
wow.
companies.
Well, they
You
know
know that
now
we
that
that we
Lachey
work
told
for.
them. If they didn't know, you know now, right?
They know now. They sure
Wow.
do, and
Isn't
that's so
that
that's a big
something?
mistake.
Yeah.
And a lot of educators because that's one of the things we know as far as state employees. You know, you're pushed that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully people are hearing from somebody that knows. You know.
Well,
And
what?
let me say this one last thing, Monique, concerning the 401k. A lot of people don't get a call from the plan administrator. They don't get any kind of direction. They don't get anything, and they don't know how their money's doing. They don't know what they own.
That's
They
true.
don't know
Really?
if I want to take my
No,
money out, what is my exit strategy? Can I even take my money out? Some
Right.
places you
Wow.
have to get terminated or quit in order to get your money out, and it's penalized still.
That's terrible. So
it's
the
true.
way I'm
It's true.
seeing that is, and it's just me from my business mindset, Lachey, you could correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm just speaking off the top of my head now. The way I'm seeing that is that you're putting your money into the 401k that they're controlling, that they're taking your money and flipping it to make more money for their own company, and you don't
That's
even
really
know
what's
that they're
happening.
flipping it. And that's the way I'm seeing it. Do you see it that way, or is that not right? I see it like they're flipping it, sitting there, just
Yeah,
like the
yeah, yeah.
bank do. You
You're,
putting your money
yeah.
in the bank,
Hmm.
and they flipping your money to make trillions, while you getting what 1% interest or whatever interest rate you might be getting
Right. If
It's,
on this.
it's
one.
by design.
Okay,
It's intentional. They
okay,
are making money off of you.
that's what I
And
thought.
if your money that you earned, right, is being penalized if you take it out early, they're making the money off the fees.
That's what,
They're making the money off the penalties.
and it seems like
That's
they're
why they're
making
making.
money off your money. That's why they don't want you to take it out, because they got it somewhere tripling the money that you putting in there for their own benefit. The way I
That is
see it.
true. That is
Wow.
true. I asked one of my friends who's in banking, and I was like, "How many times do you guys touch our dollar?" It was like 9 times.
Wow. That means
So
so
Mhm.
you
that
giving us dimes, and y'all touch
and
it
they right and they're using
9
it that many
times.
times to flip it. Well, in a minute, we
And
know
here,
that she is gonna give us a solution to this problem. We just trying to have a
That's the
conversation
truth.
now, so people can understand what's going on. And when you tell us the other way, your direction of how you do it, people are gonna understand what we're saying. So we're just trying to give them some real live examples that people can
right.
relate to, like their pensions. They can relate to that.
That's exactly right. So my
Mhm.
Whenever,
question was,
no,
no,
go
go right
ahead.
ahead, Lusher.
No, go ahead.
So every builder has, well, you talked about your defining moment when you actually talk to someone, and
Hmm.
however that led you. How would you lead the people or entrepreneurs that are having the same issues and don't know it, or even people, period?
Mhm.
What would you say to them? Where would they start? How
Well,
would they start looking at what they have?
it starts
Because,
with
like you
critical
said, the people
thinking.
don't call us, so we really don't have any information, even to the point of what we invest in. We don't know. So, what would you say to them?
Well, the first thing is with 401ks, a lot of people have them. It's not for a lack of 401ks because every company is going to try to push you to get a 401k
Right.
product. They're going to manage it. They're going to put you in a room with HR. Everybody's going to sign up. They're going to say, oh, mutual funds and everything else, which is all in the same basket, essential.
Right.
But what do you want to do? A lot of people are not critical thinkers, so they're not going to ask the probing questions. They're not going to ask, even though they have permission. They're afraid, one, because they don't feel like I know enough. I'm not a financial advisor.
It's true.
They know more about my money than I do. I'm just going to trust them. That's my company, and everybody does it. Everybody's walking that way. So
My
why shouldn't I
mentality.
walk that way too?
It's
Right.
true.
My mentality. So why shouldn't I walk that way? If I walk the other way, I'm seen, I'm heard, I'm being disruptive. Now I'm an outlier. That doesn't feel good. I want to be loved by my community, at my job, by my coworkers. I'm going to go the same way they're going. Now, what you don't know is that systematically, they're making money off of you.
That's that
And
part.
if you ask the right questions before you go into the 401k product, or even now, starting today, if you know that your money is going to be feed, taxed, everything, why not take that same $200 and just buy an ounce of gold,
I always
buy
say that.
crypto? You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin.
Right.
You could buy a portion of it.